Good afternoon. Thank you for sparing us the time for this interaction. The company Glottis has completed 20 years of service to the trade. What, according to you, were some of the most significant achievements, milestones during these 2 decades?
Good afternoon. Thanks for coming. Milestones, Glottis, in this 20 years of journey. So we have done sizable volumes, shipments handled in one particular vessels. I can give you some examples so we have done some 771 containers in one vessel for one customer, a cement manufacturing customer, which is done in Mundra. Likewise, Glottis has achieved 244 containers of, 124 20 high cube containers we moved laden to Gangavaram port. So Glottis was the first customer to move this as a laden into Gangavaram port, which is newly formed by Adani organized port. So likewise, Chennai, we have done 660 containers in one vessel for a glass customer. Likewise, energy vertical, we have done 331 containers in one vessel for one customer. So these are some of the milestones of what we have been achieving in the last 20 years.
How wide is the company's network in India and overseas? And how does this facilitate the trade?
So Glottis HQ based out of Chennai. So we have branches getting operated from Bangalore, so Gandhidham, Delhi, Kolkata, Cochin, Tuticorin, Coimbatore. So we have covered almost all the major ports in India. So we have 9 branches in India, within India. And outside India, we operate through our agencies, so whom we have been associated almost like 10-15 years with them. So this is how we used to work.
What would you say is the company's USP? How would you differentiate yourself from your many competitors in this field?
USP, I can say visibility on the market and execution. We have execution team, very proper. We have properly managed execution team as well as a pricing team. I can see as one of the USP, a major USP. Then we have we have capability of bringing in vessels, chartering vessels. This also, as a freight forwarder, this I see as an USP because this can be achieved. It cannot be achieved immediately, instantly, but in Glottis, we take such decisions quickly.
How over these 2 decades, how has the company evolved and expanded? At what pace? And what were some of the biggest challenges you faced in the initial years or even subsequently in your growth?
So start with both the promoters. We found this company in a very small way. Like we slowly scaled up. We had initial challenges like how all this logistics company have come up in these years. So with a small size company to have in this level today, so we have faced a lot of challenges. Like major challenge, what I could see is making the customer trusting us when we are a growing company, a newly formed company. So making the customer getting trust is what we felt very challenging those days. But we have changed the challenges into opportunities.
Broadly, when you speak, I mean, when you speak of this particular industry, logistics service providers, what are some of the challenges and constraints that you LSPs today face in India, and what measures are required to alleviate them? I mean, a second part of the question would be: are you happy with the broad policy and regulatory framework of the government, customs?
The LSPs currently faces challenges, especially on the landside activity. I can just give you an example. Maybe the rail transportation, road transportation, or the inland waterways. So this is where the LSP is having challenges because there is no proper visibility. We have visibility, but there is no proper visibility which is getting integrated with all the shipping activities. This is one, and transportation, definitely there there needs to be little flexible on the transportation part also, because there is no, we see as if there is no uniformity on the taxation, especially on the transportation part, that could be a challenge for the LSP. These are the challenges what we
And
face.
what I mentioned about policy and regulation, anything you would like to see changed or altered,
No, the recent government's policies
uh,
are getting very positive. So it's getting, it is a sense that it is getting interlinked with the system, especially with the customs, CFS, and the port terminals. So this could be a game changer, and I think we are moving ahead.
and I mean, as a global player, what has been the impact of some of these recent, geopolitical disruptions globally? Especially, the Red Sea crisis, and that's still ongoing. It's not yet
Yeah,
complete.
correct.
Vessels are still going around the Cape. So, what has the impact been for you as a company based in Chennai?
So, as you said, Red Sea crisis, so it's going to be a long routing, and we have tried in a different way by bringing, that is like trying to mitigate the transit time. Maybe instead of like long transit, we are trying to mitigate by connecting with some other routes. This is how we are operating. But globally, apart from this Red Sea, we also foresee price fluctuation, especially in the freight forwarding industry, price fluctuation, which is happening in a bigger way. So it's not happening like in a short notice. So it is like a big gap. There is a big gap either upside or as well as in the downside. So this is going to be a big challenge. What we are facing, all the LSPs are facing currently.
What would be your message to the trade?
It's to the excellent trade. So I'm very happy and been very lucky to be in this trade. So this trade needs a lot of young generation to come up and with clear mind and a lot more to get achieved from this trade.